Well, it is now the morning, about 7:30 in the morning of Saturday, October 7th, 2023. And I'm just a little bit east of Rigby, heading over to Ryrie. And today I intend to go through those mountains right there where the sun is rising. There's a path on my map that says you can go through the mountain, that about 4 different trails, if you connect them together, that will go through those mountains and drop down into the next valley beyond, which is near Victor. And that is my goal today. I've never been through those paths. I want to kind of explore it. But I wanted to stop and catch the sun coming up over the mountains that I'm about to go over. So all those mountains back behind me now, none of them get much more than 9,000 feet. So I won't be up high altitude today, but it should be interesting to try to see what's the path, about 15 to 20 miles of zigzagging through the mountains to see where I might get today. Someplace new. Let's give it a try. But I still wanted to stop and take in the sunrise. I just had to stop for a minute and stop for a minute as I crossed the Snake River right near Heiss Hot Springs on my way up to Kelly Canyon area. It's just a really pretty place to be. I don't know if you can see it well with the sun reflecting off the water, but it's just really nice. A lot of people coming down to enjoy the day, though. It'll be the last of the moderate weather before it starts getting really cold, and a lot of fishermen down here. A lot of people boating. Anyway, I'm going to head up into those mountains and see if I could find the path that goes to the other side, next valley over. Beautiful morning. I can't stay home in this kind of weather. Just can't do it. Well, I'm about ready to park it here at the parking lot that's just above Kelly Canyon, a mile or two above Kelly Canyon. A very popular place for people to park for hiking and riding motorcycles and four-wheelers. And I'm going to start my track across the mountain there, and we'll see how that works out. Beast is all fueled up. Hopefully it won't let me down. Now here I am just a couple of miles out from the Kelly Canyon parking area. This goes down to Table Rock, which is kind of a really nice campground. You notice this is a 50-inch limited trail, and I thought it'd be interesting for anyone who's buying a 53 or 54-inch wide trail bike, which some of the ones are. Notice this is a 50-inch limiter. If I had 52 or 53 inches, then you can't enter it. Oh, I'm blocking someone's way. Oh, I better get out of these guys' way. This is a very popular area for dirt bike riding. I just let those guys go through. I just thought it'd be interesting. I bought this Polaris 900 trail, which is 50 inches without the widened wheels. If you get anything over 50 inches, say 52, 53 inches, which some of the other ones I looked at were 53 or 54 inches, you won't fit in some of these trails. So just keep that in mind, that some of the places you may want to go, you won't be able to go if it's greater than 50 inches even. Oh well. Let's check out some other areas down here. Well, this canyon, I'm about, 6 or 7 miles up right now from Kelly Canyon, is Lime Kennel Canyon. Didn't realize they did a lot of lime mining here, which is useful for a variety of things around this area. Huh. Interesting. Not a lot of scenery up here, but it's just nice getaway. This whole area is just honeycombed with dirt roads and trails. Probably a very good place for hunting at certain times of year. Well, this is number 77. It doesn't have the physical limiter, but it says you're restricted to under 50 inches. I think for the next few miles, it'll be 50-inch trails. Hopefully it'll be a little more interesting than just riding through the forest. I'm about 10 or 11 miles from my car right now, which is just above Kelly Canyon. Well, let's see if this trail gets a little more interesting now that I've got probably about 10 miles of 50-inch limited trails. We'll see. Not 100% sure. 121, 077. Well, I think I'm going to try that way. I think that might get me there. Well, it's about 11 a.m. now, and after 16 miles of relatively boring dirt roads through pine forest, I finally got up to about 8,300 feet here. This is definitely more interesting. I'm somewhere between Kelly Canyon and Victor, and I don't know what mountain I'm on, but I managed to work my way up here. And back in that direction are the windmills over Idaho Falls. Somewhere back in that direction, I believe is, what is it? I can't remember if it's Swan Valley or, anyway, back where the Palisades Reservoir is. I can hear some four-wheelers or motorcycle riders riding in the distance. Yeah, getting a lot more interesting. Well, I'm still going to try to find my way all the way to the road that drops down into Victor and see what I find there. I think next time I may start there to come here. Because I said it was 16 miles of pretty boring, muddy dirt roads through pine forest before I got up to where I could see anything. This, though, is worth it. So back over that direction is Rexburg and Ryrie. And I believe back over that direction, there is the Palisades Valley. I forget what it's called. Guess I'll find out soon enough. I'm heading that way. Well, I'm now right at 20 miles from my car. There's a lake here, although unlike most mountain lakes, it doesn't look very clean. We've had a lot of rain, so it gets mud from the rains. Oh well. Yeah, it's been a worthwhile day. But that is not a very pretty lake. Well, it's a good bit of time later. I wasted a lot of time trying to find a path beyond that lake. There isn't one. Either the map or the signs at that last intersection are wrong. Don't go to the lake. Take a left at that turn and it brings me up here. Really nice. All right, let's see where we go. Well, it's now, about 1:45 in the afternoon. And I'm probably still about 8 to 10 miles from the highway that goes over the pass down into Victor. I think it's downhill from here, but I am on the right trail. But I'm at least 25 miles from my car. And the first 15 to 20 miles was just boring, mud, road, muddy, dirty, dusty roads and pine trees. Up here it's interesting. I think I'm gonna go back, just explore a little bit around the Kelly Canyon area, and then come back up to here from the Victor side, where it's less than 10 miles to get here. I think it'll be a lot more interesting. It's pretty up here. But that first hour was just plain out old boring. Yeah, I'll go through over by Palisades, go up to the pass that drops into Victor, and come up this trail on another day. Today's been just mainly pathfinding to see what I like to and what I don't like. The area right around Kelly Canyon is mostly good for just joyriding. Very popular area for off-road motorcycle riders, motocross, dirt bikes. I think I'm going to head back that way. I'm going to put my seatbelt on and hit the gas and go back twice as fast as I came. If I'm going to do that, I better wear seatbelts. And I better batten down my companions here. Most of the trails up here are only for horses, foot, or motorcycle. They don't even have 50-inch trails. All over this mountain here, there are single-track trails everywhere. I actually had that particular motorcycle myself a few years ago. I like my four-wheeler better, but there's places I can't go with it. All right. I think I might snap a couple of snapshots here. It's a pretty area, but I'm heading back to Kelly Canyon. I don't think I want to go what'll wind up being 30 miles one way from my car. I'll come up the other way on another day. Yeah. On my way back now. Still some pretty astounding views though. Once you get much farther along though, it gets down in the forest, not much to see. Some of the shapes of the mountains here I find quite interesting, like that one. I'd like to climb up there sometime. We're back here at the Table Rock Trail. I thought I'd go up that. I just saw the one I showed earlier today. That razor doesn't fit. I guess it's not a razor trail. Mine fits with maybe a 1/4 inch on either side. If you're 51 inches, you won't be on that trail. He's trying to get out of the way so these dirt bike riders can get through. I don't know which one that is. I think it's a razor, 2-seater. But it's not a razor trail. Yep, I'm betting it's a 52, 53 incher. That one will not fit. Anyway, oh dang. Anyway, I got through there, but he didn't because he has wider tires than I have. Apparently they have changed these gates recently so that if you're 51 inches, you will not get through it. I got through it with maybe a 1/4 inch on either side to spare. I guess they're really getting totally serious about this 50 incher. He had a razor trail 50-inch bike, but his tire, he got larger tires on it, and because of the larger tires, it wouldn't fit. Considering it's a trail machine, I think that's a little excessive. Oh well. I guess I'm glad I've got the smaller tires then. Well, about 2:30 in the afternoon now. The Lookout Mountain 50-inch trail comes up to here, and I think this is as far as I'll go. I think it's the highest point, then it starts going downhill. Down there's the Snake River. The Kelly Canyon Ski Resort top of their tram is over there. It's a nice place. And it's a lot closer to home. It's only about 25 miles from my house. Well, I'm getting close to finishing my day now. I've learned a lot. I probably will use this area here as a place to train the grandkids. There's a lot of trails here that are challenging, but the danger is minimal. This would be a good place to bring the grandkids. I gotta watch out for dirt bike riders. There are lots and lots. I must have passed 50 dirt bike riders in the last 2 hours. Beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna head back out. I should be only a couple of miles from my car right now.